In the realm of puzzles, few have reached the iconic status of the Rubik's Cube. With its vibrant colors and seemingly endless combinations, it's a challenge that has captivated minds globally for decades. Yet, despite its complexity, solving this cube is not an impossible task. With the right method, it can be mastered. Today, we dive into the world of this three-dimensional puzzle, exploring an easy method to solve the Rubik's Cube. This method requires no prior knowledge of algorithms or complicated cube theory. It's simple, straightforward, and perfect for beginners. Before we start, remember that each Rubik's Cube has a fixed center. The colors of these centers dictate the color of each side when the cube is solved. So, let's begin with the white face. Step 1. Make a white cross on the top face. Aim to match the colors on the edges with the center colors of the adjacent sides. This forms a plus sign with matching T's on each side. For step 2, fill the white corners. Turn the cube and the unsolved white corners to the bottom right of the front face. Twist the bottom layer until the white corner is directly beneath where it needs to go. Then apply a simple maneuver to slot it in the right place. Moving on to step 3, solve the middle layer. Turn the cube upside down so the solved white face is at the bottom. Position the unsolved edges in the front right of the top layer and execute a specific sequence of moves to slot them into their correct positions. Step 4 involves making a yellow cross on the now unsolved top face. This is where things get a bit tricky, but stay with it. Use a particular sequence of moves repeated as necessary to form the yellow cross. In step 5, position the yellow corners. Don't worry about matching the colors just yet. Focus on getting the yellow stickers on the corners to face up, forming a complete yellow face. For step 6, position the yellow edges. This might require several repetitions of a specific sequence of moves, but eventually the yellow edges will align with the centers on each side. Finally, in step 7, position the corners. This is the final stretch. With a few more rotations, each corner will slot into its correct position, and voila, the Rubik's Cube is solved. To recap, this easy method involves 7 steps. Making a white cross, filling the white corners, solving the middle layer, making a yellow cross, positioning the yellow corners, positioning the yellow edges, and positioning the corners. It relies on the repetition of simple maneuvers, rather than complex algorithms, making it accessible for beginners. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you experiment with the cube, the more comfortable you'll become with these maneuvers. So grab your Rubik's Cube and give it a go. With patience and persistence, you'll soon join the ranks of those who can confidently say, "I can solve a Rubik's Cube." Enjoy the process, and happy cubing!